Alrighty folks, welcome to the stream this evening. Vinnhorst Port Shunter is our first scenario. I'm still reeling after last night's stream. We had, I think it was 6 hours, 15 minutes last night. Never again. Dear, oh dear. So welcome everybody, good to have you with us on the stream this evening. We've had a busy day today. And, the meme competition that Darkness Monster put up for a copy of FSX Steam Edition, he's just posted a link to vote. So all the entries have been put in, and now it's everybody. If you can go to the vote, the link, and make your vote for who you think is the best one. Okay, good morning. Your first task is to take some containers to the port area. Check on the map if the switches are in the correct position. At the next shunting signal, you'll need to request permission to pass the signal with Control Tab. Right, so we are on the Hamburg Hanover route. We are in a BR294, and we need to work out where we're going. Vinnhorst 14 is our next waypoint. Where is Vinnhorst 14 anyway? It's all the way over there. Excellent. Okay. So we're good for a while anyway. Okay, it's a path. It's as good as any path. Let's that one and that one. Go that way around, shall we? I think that's the way we're supposed to be going. Yeah, towards the junction. I'm a bit late starting the stream today, so that's why there's low viewer numbers to get started. I normally would have the stream started 10 minutes before, but as I say, today's been a bit busy and a bit rushed, and but we got there in the end. Oh, that's nicely done. That's very nicely done. In fact, it's so nicely done, I'm going to get a screenshot. Okay. So yes, this area is Vinnhorst Port Shunter First Snow by nickhawk on Steam Workshop, BR294 Hamburg Hanover. Right, slow down, let's just check the signal in front of us. It's a red, so we're going to probably have to Control Tab, but I do want to double check. Don't like pressing tab unless I know actually from my own sanity that we're actually in a good shape. Yeah, we're in good order. So, Control Tab, we are approved. We have white lights. Can everyone hear me okay? Is everything good? So yes, we're going to do the meme voting. We'll pick a point in the evening, possibly at the end of the Q&A. This evening we've got an interesting. So we've got starting off with the 294 on Hamburg Hanover. Then we are going to do a how to drive with the 76 electric loco. Then we're going to do a question and answer. So you've been sending questions in over the course of the week. You've got about 40 questions to rattle through. So I'm going to do that. And then we've got the Mardi branch with the 14XX, where we basically go up and down. So you get the 14XX, and you get the other thing, the auto coach. That's the other thing. Someone's just said background. There you go. That's not. No, it's the steam engine background. You twit. Let's go for 143. I haven't got a 294 background. Right, we've got white lights here. And then finally, we've got a new scenario from Steve Van Epps called Soldier Summit Hotshot East. So we should be doing that. Alton Towers Mad, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. So what's everyone been doing in the very small number of hours since we finished streaming? I see a couple of people saying, am I streaming? Can everyone see me alright? I presume you can see me alright. You've answered a question previously, so... Sleeping mostly. Being ill. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Don't want you to be ill. Prince Stanley's just been sitting around waiting for me to start again. We're currently routed into Vinnhorst. 15, and then we're going into 14. Okay, so we are okay. I thought for a minute we were going to, for some reason, I thought we were going to go smacking into the back of those wagons. But that appears to not be the case. Division Gaming, watching vids. Excellent. We've got more white lights down the end to get us into this siding. ICE train coming the other way. Nearly at 14. Watch out for der Caboose. If you're having a problem with the stream, then you're not listening to me, so I can't give you any advice. I nearly did it. I nearly did it again. Alright. Stop the train here. If Spad is going through a red signal, what's smashing into buffers, other than obviously silly? Yep, red line is flying away, so we are going to couple two containers there, which is the ones that we're routed back into. So once the red line is finished, right, now couple the containers to your shunter. Request permission to pass the shunting signal at danger. Permission approved. Buff abuse. I did press tab. Don't panic. Buffers crashed at speed. Okay, thanks for installing. Don't forget to vote in the memes, folks. People have entered their memes to the competition to win a copy of Flight Sim Steam Edition. Now you can do your part and get votes in for which one you think is the best meme, and then during the Q&A we'll announce who the winner is. Hopefully we'll get the transcoding in a minute. Okay, right, take the containers to Vinnhorst 207 and try to stop close to the buffer, I guess that means. Right, we need to go to Vinnhorst 207, which is all the way back there. Looks like we are routed. Let's check on the other side. We've got white lights. No, there won't be transcoding yet, but it should come shortly. I've only been streaming for 11 minutes, so a bit more time. Hopefully in the next 2 or 3 minutes it'll give transcoding, if it's going to. Victor, does this train have CFA? I can't remember. Has it got PZB? I think it's got PZB. Okay, why is that not working? Apparently the game's decided it's not running with track IR. That's really good. Thanks, game. a minute ago it had 2 lights on it. Darkness Monster, what time did we finish? It was gone 2 o'clock. We're 6 hours 15 minutes entirely. Just shunting these containers down. Simon Lund drove with Sifa for the first time today. Went outside the train to take pictures. Forgot about Sifa and got emergency brake twice. It happens! It's so easy! Division Gamer, do you think you'd make a tutorial on how to merge different maps like Brighton Mainline and Bedford to create Thameslink? To be honest, it's such a difficult, a unique thing to merge maps that even if I was to show you how to merge those 2 routes, all that instruction would do is tell you how to merge those 2 routes. And they've already been merged, they're on Steam Workshop, so it doesn't actually help you. Suffice to say, merging maps is very, very difficult. Good evening, Matthew Timman. Rubber Slayer, what other scenarios we're doing tonight? So we're doing this one. We've got a Class 76 tutorial, Porth Mardy Porth, Mardy Branch with the 14XX, and Soldier Summit with the SD40T-2. Maximum length, if you're making a scenario to go onto the, for me to play on the stream, please keep the maximum length to 90 minutes or less, preferably 60 minutes or less, but absolutely no more than 90. Right. Wait, me, do you want to start recording? You could use OBS the same as the streaming software. And OBS has a thing called a replay buffer, so you can just have it run the replay buffer all the time, and then when something interesting happens, you just tell it, keep the last 30 seconds or something like that. Deadly Dorito, you will have to ask DTG why there was no release. I don't know. Alright, it said we had to push this right up to the buffers, so we're going to do that. Alright, slowing down now. Rob Allen, stream should be there. Press refresh if it's not showing up. Well, it's set up against the buffers. It's probably close enough, I think. Alright, so we need to uncouple all of these wagons, I take it. Yep. Now go to Vinnhorst 8 for your next task. Okay, right, let's have a look at the map. Oh, where's the map gone? Yeah, you're right, the map is there, it's just not showing it for some reason. One moment please, folks. Just realised I'm accelerating out of control while not paying any attention to what I'm doing. Map. There you are. There you go, there's the map. Now I need to find Vinnhorst 8, which I presume is up there again. No, oh no, it's down here. So we need to come off this line and come back down. Simon Lund, I don't have a 294 background, so the one that's selected, which I think is the 143, is about as close as I can get. Diddy Dorito just purchased the 180 from sale. Superb. I like the 180. Oh, lights, yes. They're on the wrong way, aren't they? Go past this signal and then we'll change direction. So we need to then change round and we're coming back to Vinnhorst 8. Now I'm hoping that the act of going in the other direction will wake it up. It hasn't. Okay. Oh, it has. Is that right? It has. It's woke up. Is that Castle Douglas dispatch who's followed me to Germany now? Matthew Timman wants a tutorial on passengers. Do you mean setting up platforms and so forth? If so, yeah. And yes, Darkness, can you add something about just configuring passengers on platforms? Vinnhorst 8 is our next waypoint. Whitemead, the 0653 if you're running PC. The other one is still not got all the features on it yet. Right, so we're coming back round to Vinnhorst 8 as requested. I wonder if we're going to go and get some wagons from down over the container loader. Division Gaming, as I've said on a number of streams, some maps just can't be merged. So the two you mentioned there, Shap and West Coast Main Line North, just can't be merged. Because of the way they've been built, they're two completely different routes. Whereas other routes like Brighton Main Line and London Bedford have been built in a way that makes them possible to merge. And as Steve has just said, Shap doesn't actually belong to Dovetail anyway. Okay, so we stopped at Vinnhorst 8 and we're going to Vinnhorst Port 2, which is down here somewhere, I guess. Yes. So we want to change that one, and that's Port 2 over there. Set the switches to Vinnhorst Port 2, a couple of vans to your shunter. Toff, the best way to get thunderstorms into the scenario is to, if you want dynamic thunderstorms, is to use the weather system. Import the assets from somewhere like Pacific Surfliner or Sherman Hill, and then you can trigger them with a bit of Lua script. Western Lines of Scotland also comes with a storm sequence. Vinnhorst Port 2, we're going to get some wagons down here. tough, you find Lua script intimidating. You know what? I would start from the very basics. So if you start with my tutorials on the blog, trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk, start with the very basics at the beginning and work your way through. So ignore the weather to start off with and just focus on printing messages on the screen, so that you get the hang of using Lua scripts. And to be honest, in some cases for things like weather, you can ignore exactly how to code and the mechanics, and you can just copy paste and change things. You can certainly do it that way. You know, it's you don't have to get too into it. Not for something like weather. Weather is one of the more straightforward uses of the Lua scripting. Right, coupled. Go back to Vinnhorst 8. Not until I've taken a nice pretty picture. Or at least a picture. Right. I don't know why the stream is showing up offline for some people. That's bizarre. So going to Vinnhorst 8. Well, Moobot just woke up and said that we were, because it was a minute, I just checked and it was saying we were offline as well, and it's just woke up and said there are 54 people watching, so hopefully you can now start seeing. The sky looks really ominous. Stop the train here. Right, where are we going now? Vinnhorst Port 4. Set the switches to Vinnhorst Port 4 and couple the wagons to the end of the train. So now we're going to go into this one, and it's that one we're going to go into. Yep. So it should be good for Vinnhorst Port 4. Did I change direction? I can't remember. I did change direction. Alright, so I've got to go and get some more wagons. Head's an amazing horn, isn't it? Vinnhorst Port 4 is our next waypoint. In fact, our wagons look like they're just over there somewhere. I like this with all the boats in the docks. I think that's really good. Right, we'll pick up these wagons. I suspect we're going to go and put them in that other siding. There you go, whatever the blockage was seems to have unblocked. We've now got 64, so it's going up the number of viewers. Hopefully that'll put us in good stead for some transcoding fun. Alright. Right, now I'll go back to Vinnhorst State. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. A shunter's life is never done. OMG Train, so I'm getting all Windows 10. I've not, again, it's on my other laptop, but I've not really done much with that machine. But what little I've done with it, I'm getting on with it. I have no complaints. It seems fine. Transcoding's incredibly fun, Amarillo. Miles, if you're really quick, you can possibly send another question to Darkness Monster, but you'll have to be really, really quick. Oh, my green screen's hooked up. Is it that way? No, it's this one. Oh no, that's the tripod. What you can see there is the tripod. It's just in front of it. Or do you mean is it through here? Oh look, yes it is a bit, isn't it? Never mind. I'll fix it when we finish this scenario. Yeah, viewer numbers are coming back up now, so whatever the problem was seems to have been fixed. So some brakes on, a bit longer to slow this down. Daily Rail, what's the HTD class? It's how to drive. HTD stands for how to drive. Matt has a black hole in his forehead. Yep, absolutely. There's a hole somewhere. Matt, breaking the immersion since 8 PM. Oh, I do apologise. Got to go up to the buffers, otherwise Ed is going to get upset. Alright. Where are we going now? Back to Vinnhorst 5. Oh, okay, so we're going to drop them in this line up here. So I just need to... Actually, I'm going to need to pull forward a bit more. Let's wait for it to finish the red line, and then we'll pull forward and back. So I need to clear that switch. No, no, keep going. I didn't tell you to stop. Actually, I did tell you to stop, but... Right, am I going to get any further forward? Jeez, that's a bit of a tight, snug fit, isn't it? Wrong point. That point is the one I actually wanted to do. That could have been embarrassing. Right, moving back. And that'll let us drop all the wagons off there. BNSF, yes, I got the SD60M background shots. Thank you very much. Right, so we've got everything in the siding. Right, stop the train. Matt is unlikely to play a horror game. I don't like horror games. I don't like horror films. Not something I get any entertainment out of at all. Right, drop everything off in there. Right, now couple the containers at Vinnhorst 245 to the back of your shunter. Where's Vinnhorst 245 then when it was at home? Oh, round here. God, we're going all over the place tonight. Down here. Yep, good. Did it not say to the back? No, it's to the front. So going to Vinnhorst 245. Oh, we hit transcoding. We've got to about 76 people watching the stream now, so it doesn't surprise me. I like all the placement of the yardsman down around the route. Right, coupled up. Right, set the switches to go round the other wagons at Vinnhorst 5 and stop at 209. So we're going to go around the wagons, change that one and change that one, and we're going to stop just after the switch. I did change it already. Yeah, we're going the right way. There we go. Yeah, so now we've got transcoding. Source will give you 1280 by 720 at 3 megabit per second, and then any of the other ones like medium and lower and so forth will give you reductions on that, which means that if you have if you're having buffering problems, try reducing it to sort of medium or low or something, and you might find that the quality is definitely going to go down, but it may well eliminate the buffering problems for you. So Moobot has now said we've got nobody watching the stream again. So I think Twitch are having a few issues tonight, but never mind. Some people are talking about the static vehicles. I guess some people want to see vehicles there because otherwise it looks like a desolate wasteland without the vehicles. But I certainly see why it would be better if some of them were moving, but that's not something that a scenario author can do. Amarillo had to reload the stream. Oh, here we go. Moobot has come back up, and we've apparently lost about 30 viewers in the process of going to transcoding. Oh, come on, Twitch, sort it out. Alright, couple the wagons of Vinnhorst 5 to the end of this train, so we're going to go back and get those ones. Yeah, Amarillan's right. Twitch is definitely being a bit twitchy. Okay, a couple up to these wagons. Well, let's try not to smash them off the track anyway. Miles, if the stream is buffering, use the transcoding option. That's what it's there for. Take the wagons to Vinnhorst 18. No, other way. That's better. Right, now where is Vinnhorst 18? It's up here. And we are routed into it. Excellent. I've just got to check signals as we go. Don't worry, folks, if there's anything you missed, it's all I record everything now rather than relying on Twitch, so I will be uploading from my recordings, so it'll all go onto YouTube. You won't miss anything. Or Steve has just offered a course of action for dealing with low bandwidth problems. I don't think I could condone shooting them, however, maybe shouting at them. Let's go with shouting at them. Okay, I'm getting there now. Did I get birthday cake? Yeah, I got a chocolate birthday cake. Although I waited till today to do it rather than going straight after the stream, because at 2:30 I was totally done in. Darkness Monster recommends duct tape. We're a mean bunch. Got white lights? We got white lights. Hi there, more man. Welcome. So who is joining on the flight tomorrow? So we're going to do a bit of fishing first, just cause. And after that we're going to do the flight. We're going to do some flying around the Caribbean. Simon Lund says he might join. Connor Seymour should be joining. Good, good. Hopefully my server will be working tomorrow as well, which would be interesting. Alright, going into Vinnhorst 18, which is where we're stopping with this load of wagons. Cheers, Connor Seymour. Good to see you back. Yes, did enjoy my birthday. Thank you very much. Football train question. The Q&A comes later on. I specifically put it later on in the stream just in case there were any problems. Mole Man is doing hardcore Minecraft. Is that X-rated or something? GWR bought himself a flying caboose. Okay, I'm going to bite. What's a flying caboose? Minecraft Win 10 is interesting and free. Well, the free trial is, but the it looks like it's about £8, and from the reviews, it's just Pocket Minecraft. Right, good work so far. Now it's time for a little coffee break. Go to Vinnhorst 14, which is in front of us, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, if you own Minecraft, you can get it for free. Okay. Fair enough. In that case, I might have to see if I can get hold of that then so I can take a look. Is it any different? I thought it was just basically Pocket Minecraft. Minecraft Pocket Edition. And they just put it onto the Win 10 store. Or is it more like the PC version of Minecraft? Is it any different, basically, is what I'm getting at? Or am I better off just sticking with the PC version? Are we in the siding it? Nope. It is basically Pocket Edition. There you go. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Right. I paid for the Pocket one on Android. Coffee break, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the shunting. We did enjoy the shunting, that was really good. That was Vinnhorst Port Shunter, First Snow by Nickhawk with the BR294 on Hamburg Hanover. Right. Let's go and... so after this, we're going to have a look at the 76. So let me just fire up a scenario with the 76.